Hello friends and neighbors, it's Accessible Survival. I'm Adam.
And I'm Angie.
And today we're going to do a blackout drill, if you will. Kind of test our preparedness and see how ready we are if the lights go out.
Yep, we're going to test our skills.
So come along and join us and see how well we do. All right. Okay, so where we live, there was a bad storm a few years back. Y'all may have heard of it. Superstorm Sandy hit back in 2012. It didn't hit us directly, but where we live, it did kind of mess things up. The area was knocked out of power for about a week.
A week and a half.
Week and a half. The building that we live in, they have a generator. They have a generator now that is better.
There was no generator at the time. Well, there was one, but the maintenance people came and had to fill it with gas every 4 hours, something about that.
So we have a better generator now, but so people were gathering in the building's community room and kind of getting, doing everything in a microwave that's down there, and kind of just doing everything they needed in the community room. Well, we don't want to do that anymore. We don't want to do that next time. So we've been doing preparations, trying to get ourselves ready. And while we're not where we're 100% comfortable, we're trying to get there. And so we're doing a test to see what works and what doesn't. So we are going to do a 24-hour blackout. However, in some aspects, things are going to be not just a blackout. The refrigerator, for instance, is not going to be working.
Accessible.
As far as where food and drink is concerned, we've decided that it has been a grid down situation for 30 days. So we have about, 100 gallons of water that we've prepared. I'm going to show you that. And we have survival food. So we're going to see how we do. What we did to decide when the blackout occurred was, what did we do?
We took some dice and shook them, and whatever the first number was going to tell how many days we were going to do it, and then the second dice was to tell the hour, and then the third dice was going to tell the minute.
So since there's 24 hours in a day, what we did, we took 4 6-sided dice to figure out what the hour was for 24 hours, and that was kind of neat. Then the day, we did just one, no, I think we did 2 dice, so we could figure out 2 weeks, a day in 2 weeks, didn't we?
I'm not sure.
I think so. But anyway, it turned out that today is the day, and we're at about T-minus 40 minutes and counting. So we'll let you know when we're starting. Come along, and we'll run camera every couple of hours and give you an update of how things are going. So we have everything backed up and all the batteries ready. So see how we do.
Join the fun.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Okay, so I am in our bathroom, so I could show you our 100 gallons of backup water. We have a creek down at the bottom of the hill that I would usually use to just run down to go get. Now we have these cat litter buckets that I saved. Now as you see, we don't have a tub because Angie is in a wheelchair. It is a roll-in shower. And what I have done is saved these buckets and for water collection, and collected the water in each of these buckets. Each bucket holds approximately 25 gallons of water, and I have treated these buckets of water, and so we have 100 gallons of water. So if we need water during the exercise, during the drill, we already have it. But if we were in a real situation, a blackout, I would just simply take these buckets down to the creek and fill them up and treat them with water purification tablets or what have you, and go from there. And again, you would keep them in the shower. So that's how that is. Okay, so it is about 0 hour here. What are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
There's that sweet
So
sound.
it is time to turn out the lights.
Yeah.
If I can find them. Big difference, huh?
Yeah, that's why I went.
Big difference. So,
And thank you.
yeah.
That was getting on my nerves.
So, the reason I chose that alarm is because you figure when the shit's hitting the fan, you're going to hear all kinds of fire trucks and ambulances and that kind of thing. So, why not, right? So, we are going to now, we're going to take this as we don't know what's going on. But when it comes to food, we're kind of doing this as role playing. We don't know what's going on. The grid has gone down when it comes to food. Grid went down 30 days ago, and we don't know when the grid's coming back up. And as far as everything else, the power's been out. We really don't know what's going on. So that's kind of what's going on. So come along while we do this exercise and see how we do. All right? We'll check in with you in 2 hours. See ya.
Bye.
Okay, so it's lunchtime, and I wanted to show you what I'm doing. I am going to make some eggs. So I have my Hoosery Hill eggs here. Oops, let's get that in there. And we're going to break the seal. Now this stuff has a very long shelf life. Now the element that I have, because I'm able to, because in a blackout, a regular blackout, because in a regular blackout we do have a generator in our building, and that generator will power one outlet. We have one of those red outlets that you see in the hospitals, with the life support type outlet. Anyway, so Angie and I decided we would use one outlet. So we're decided we would use that one outlet, and we have an independent burner that you can pick up at any discount store, and you'll see that in a moment. So let me finish my mixing. All right, so we're ready to start here. Got my eggs, so we will bring this down. And I'm going to there we go. So I'm gonna make my eggs in my camp pan here, and I'll let you know once I have them cooked how they turn out, because I got a feeling this is going to take a minute. So just to let you see, it's been 2 hours, so we're doing pretty good. It's hour 2 of the blackout, and we'll check in with you later. I'll let you know how my eggs turned out. Maybe I'll even show you real quick after. There we are. I'll let you know at the 4-hour mark how my eggs turned out, or maybe I'll show you real quick at the end of this how they turned out. Cooking up pretty good here right now. So yeah, I'll check in with you in a bit. All right. See y'all later. Well, I'm finished my cooking of my eggs, and I can honestly say, thank God for granola bars, because there's not a lot here. This is actually 5 eggs, but I'm used to grade A extra large, so this is actually about 2.5 eggs to me. But I'm gonna eat them, and I could use a little more salt, but hey, I don't need salt in my diet anyway. So thank God for granola bars. I'm going to have one with my eggs, and I'll check in with you in a couple hours. All right. See y'all later. Okay, so it's another 2 hours have passed.
Hi.
And you kind of caught us in the middle of a walk. We had taken to break up the boredom a little bit. We went out, and for a blackout, it's awfully bright.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we just went out. We had our lunch, and we were in the house, and we decided we'd go ahead and take a little walk and enjoy the beautiful sunny day that's going on out here.
Those powdered eggs weren't too bad.
So yeah, they were pretty good. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, and doctor up just about anything.
Voila.
So, yep, so we are still holding up pretty good. Like I said, it's probably not going to get real bad until later on tonight when there's absolutely nothing to do.
I still like you, though.
Really?
Yeah. We'll see if we fight later. We might.
Hey, who knows?
We'll put it on tape.
So, we'll check in another couple of hours and see if we're still getting along.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Take it easy, guys. Okay, so we are getting a little darker here. It's about 6:20. It's been a couple of hours. Angie wanted to introduce you to the 3rd member of Accessible Survival. We have little
Baby K.
You can tell how camera shy she is. Anyway, yeah, it is about 6:20. We've had our supper. We had Weiss brand company chili mac. Was pretty good. Again, yeah, doctor it up a little bit, and yeah, give her some more. Doctor it up a little bit, of course, because they can't put any spices or anything in it. you know, because of people's allergies and things like that. But it tasted really good. So you're wondering probably why it's so bright if it is 6:20 at night. Well, here, give you an idea of what it looks like. That is how it really looks. Now remember, we have the use of one outlet, so I have a spotlight shining above us so that you can see us in these little update videos. So yeah, that's what's going on. We have been doing pretty good so far.
I still like you.
Like, you notice it's like.
Oh, it jumped down from love to like.
We'll see what happens in the next, 6 hours. But yeah, so we now that it's starting to get dark, we've been able to go outside and everything for most of the day. It's getting a little dark, so we have some games and things like that we're gonna play.
Crazy Eights.
Pass the time. Some Crazy Eights, maybe
Dominoes.
some dominoes, maybe some spades. We'll check in with you in another couple hours and let you see how we're doing. So stay tuned for more. Okay, well, here's another update to our video. We're doing what we can to help with the lighting. There's a little bit better.
We're in the dark.
We're in the dark. We decided to do this update in the actual conditions that we have been working in. The last video the last update that we shot, we had that spotlight to kind of show you what's been going on, what had been going on, and we didn't think that kind of really showed it.
Nah.
Nah.
So
we figured this is what we do. We got a couple candles going. We got these lanterns here. Got this one, and when we got this here, it's got a little bit of a spotlight action and
bright light.
You're gonna hold that.
Don't feed me after midnight.
So yeah, we got some lights, some battery powered lights going, and we've been reading and talking, and Angie's been doing what she can to draw by the candle light and the lantern light. So that's what we've been doing. No computers or phones or
nope, haven't used my cell phone all day long.
Television.
Not even to go on Instagram.
Like I call it, colorful boxes. No colorful boxes.
But someone kept on turning on the lights accidentally, but I didn't.
Hey, that was
secretive information.
Hey, that was the bathroom. I kept on pooping up, but I realized what I was doing, and I've got the headlamp on my head, so I wouldn't do that mistake anymore. So yeah.
And we realized that it was actually good that we did go out today. We were thinking about just staying in and doing a lot of reading and stuff like that at first, but we both realized it was good that we did do a little.
Took advantage of the vitamin D out. Like
yeah.
that friend of mine had said, that if you get into a situation like this, then you ask yourself the question, what do I need from this store? And that answer should always be nothing.
Yes. That's
when you know that you are ready. So I liked what that friend of mine said. And this is insurance. So you buy car insurance, you buy house insurance, life insurance. Why not have insurance on your preps? So you run these drills, you run these these exercises to make sure that you're ready. Because if you are ready, then you don't have to get ready. That was another thing, friends. We also figured out we're going to sleep out here in the living room. Angie's going to stay in her power chair. I'm going to sleep in the cot.
I can recline back,
get
so
us,
I'll be comfortable.
That'll get us, keep us ready for any, emergency situations. And so that's about it.
In
We'll
case
probably
we
have
have
one
to
more
go.
update before we actually turn in for the night. And so we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. You all take care, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay, well, we are going to do our last update for the night. Angie, believe it or not, in the darkness is just rocking and rolling with her art over there. Angie?
Hey y'all.
See?
I'll show you something tomorrow maybe, or in a couple days.
So, yep, she's just plugging away over there. I just finished a book that I've been working on for a little while, so I just did that. We're gonna be turning in soon. You can't have actual emergency candles, so you want to have, these around when you got somebody that's has a little worry about fires. So, that's what this was all about. Finding out where we were strong, where we needed some work. I want to do drills like this to make sure that you're ready, like we were saying in the last update about if you are ready, then you don't have to worry about getting ready,
and sharpen your skills,
and keep your skills sharp, keep your gear ready. So you want to keep stay on top of things. So this is gonna be our last update for tonight. We'll do a final wrap up tomorrow morning, and let you know what we think of the whole thing. So good night, and we'll talk to you in the morning.
Nighty.
Okay, so we are in the morning hours. Angie and I did pretty good last night. She's forgot to tilt her wheelchair all the way back into the full reclining position, so she's in a little bit of pain. So she's actually in the bed right now with her legs up so that she can relieve some pain in her back and her ankles and her legs. But other than that, everything went pretty well. We had our breakfast, of course, scrambled eggs. And one thing I was rather surprised about is our emergency radio. We listened to it last night before we went to bed, most of the night. And we've been listening to it this morning, and I'm not sure if you can see the battery right over here is still full. Listened to it basically all last night, after the sun went down, and it's still going strong. So that's good. Now we have a couple of these radios. I have one for the house and one for the car, and then I also have one backup just in case. You know how I am. What if? So things are doing really well. We'll do a wrap up here in a little bit and let you know what we think. So see you in a little bit. Okay, so we did our blackout a couple of days ago. We got a little busy with doctor's appointments and things, so we had to do our wrap up now. But we got it all done. I thought we did pretty good, except
Yeah, we
for
did.
the only thing that I felt the main thing that I felt could use improve was some a larger lantern, maybe a 800 lume lantern, and a solar panel for charging.
Right.
Other than that,
It did do well overall, and in the evening we really didn't get as bored as y'all might thought we would. We really did have
or that we thought we would.
fun. Yeah, we had fun, and we, of course, everybody knows we're in love.
Do some sort of a exercise like this, maybe not always blackout, but some sort of a drill of some sort to make sure that you're always ready. Definitely you want to stay prepared. You want to do these drills to, for insurance and make sure you're ready. And I was glad that we did it. I was happy with the outcome, so, and she didn't kill me. With that, I think that we can say to keep coming
Blackout
back.
2016 was successful.
Yeah.
The first one
The first blackout was successful,
of 2016.
and you definitely want to keep coming back and seeing what we got, seeing what is happening.
Surprises and
If you like this video, like this exercise, thumbs up it. Send it over to your friends, share it with them. So if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. We're going to be having a giveaway coming up soon. We'll talk about that in a later video, but we've got a giveaway coming up soon, and
we have lots of interesting things in store.
so
Going through our minds, planning things. So
as always, we are not survival experts. We don't claim to be. We don't even try to claim to be. We just want to share some experiences. I get told things from other people, and I like to share them along with down the line. As far as the accessibility, we want to share those. So come learn with us.
And before we go, I don't want to say the person's name out yet. I'll get permission, but I recently found out that I have a friend that is sick, and I want to give a shout out to her. She will know that it's her, because I will tell her. And if she gives me permission to say her name next video,
Well, that won't be.
I will give a shout out. But I hope that you have a speedy and successful recovery.
So come learn with us, and remember, as always, your survival is accessible.
Your survival is accessible.